Hello, everybody. Sorry I'm late. I realized at the last second that I had not grabbed my bottle opener, which is on my can opener. So I couldn't open my beer. Disaster. Absolutely. But since I'm reviewing the beer for you, it's a disaster for you as well. Okay. So, so what do we have? I'm a little winded from running back and forth. I'm old and fat and out of shape. Should do workout videos next, probably. Um, beer video, workout video, beer workout. I don't know. Forget all that. Anyway, we're going to be reviewing Krombacher. Krombacher. I don't know. Krombacher Pils. Of course, it's a Pilsner. It is 4.8 alcohol per percent alcohol by volume, so not too hefty. Um, it even has ingredients on the back: water, barley malt, hops, hop extract. Contains barley. In case you need to know that information. I don't know. Anyway, this was part of a pick six at my grocery store. I'm pretty behind on this. As of this recording, I'm like weeks behind the other ones. It's been sitting in my fridge, and I hope it hasn't gone skunky. Um, but I got real sidetracked doing other things, and I didn't get around to it. I have this one more to do out of that pick six, and then it's back onto some hard liquors, probably. Um, well, who knows? So let's pop that top off there. Ooh, dropping the bottle cap, making a mess. As I do. Got my goose island glass here. Go ahead and pour this in. As you folks know, I'm not generally a fan of light beers, but I tried different things with the Pick Six. Nice bit of foam on that. Good pour, if I do say so myself. Put the lid back on the empty for the recycling. And it's a standard, relatively average beer color. It looks like a Pilsner or a lager, both very similar to each other. One of these days, I should look up what the difference is between a Pilsner and a lager. Um, I'm more familiar with stouts and porters and things, but never really thought to look into the differences. Smells almost like an IPA, so I'm kind of not feeling it, but we'll see. I'm hoping it's better than that. Hoping it's not too hops heavy and leans more on that barley. So here we go. The Krombacher Pilsner. Bottoms up. Bit bitter. Not terrible though. It tastes like with some tinkering, it could have become an IPA, or maybe it started out as like that before it became a Pilsner. I don't know what the life cycle is for beers, like how you get from light to dark or dark to light, or what the process is between the two. I'm have to admit I'm not educated on that, but it does taste like it wouldn't take much to tip this into IPA territory, and right now it's okay. It's not something that I think I'll buy again on that first taste, but it's not making me go like like an IPA would. Not a lot of flavor going on. It just tastes like a beer, like a bitter beer. Um, let's take another taste and see how it goes. Yeah, it's a pretty standard bitter beer taste. It's not as light and as crisp as, say, a Rolling Rock, which is the only like beer that I like. It's the only thing that tastes like a beer without a lot of added anything else that isn't something special. Out of all the different beers that I've had here, I generally prefer, as I've said, the stouts and the porters because they have their own robust kind of flavor built in. Whereas most lagers and pilsners and things, they generally don't taste like a whole lot. Um, this has a little bit more depth to it than the average pilsner or lager, but still not, it's not something that's going to wow me. It's not something that I would be like, yeah, give me a 6-pack of those and go to a party and have a bunch of them. Because if I'm going to get something that has a similar taste profile, I might as well spend less money and get just some Coors or some Budweiser or something. It's not different enough from those for me to enjoy it enough that I would justify what the price would be. And for a 6-pack, because this was part of the Pick Six, the Pick Sixes are $11.99. That's the current price. It's gone up since I looked into it. I hadn't been paying as much attention. They used to be $10.99. Now they're $11.99. Ohio prices for a 6-pack of random assorted things. And those random assorted things generally run between $9.99 and $13.99 in price on their own. So this is going to be within that price range. And if I'm going to spend that much for something that tastes like this, I'm just going to buy something cheaper. For a few more bucks, up to $17.99, which is expensive now, I can get a 12-pack of Guinness, and then I'll be infinitely happier. So, is it bad? No, it's not bad. It's just a beer. Is it something that I'm going to be super interested in the future? No. I don't have a lot of overall negative things to say about it, though, because it's not something that I'm going to be like, oh, this is just raw, But it is brewed at the Bernhard Schadberg GmbH and Co. in Germany. So it's imported into the U.S. by Krombacher USA LLC. So they have their own little holding company to bring it in here. So it's actually made in Germany, which I guess makes sense. It's just a standard. It's an entry-level German beer, which is basically a beefed up, more to it version of the American lager. And that makes perfect sense. Is this something that I really want to get? Again, no, not really. I'm not into pilsners and lagers generally, but I can't say it's bad. I can't say it's terrible. It's just not my taste. And it leans too close with that bitterness to IPA territory. So, all in all, not terrible, but I wouldn't get it. I wouldn't get like a 6 of this on its own and call it a day. But your thoughts might vary, of course. Krombacher Pils, 4.8 alcohol per volume. Somewhere between $9 and $13.99 for a 6-pack of this, I would expect. And that's it. Until next time, of course. Cheers.